You are watching New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and in today's video, we're going to get into a New York Giants versus Dallas Cowboys preview. We're also going to hit on the latest New York Giants injury report, but first, get down in the comments and predict the score for me. The first person to get down in the comments and predict the correct score and winner, I will personally Venmo you $25. That's a guarantee. You only get one vote, so no having a thread of comments where you have different votes on the score, and you must be a subscriber to enter this challenge. So step 1, subscribe. Step 2, get down in the comments and predict the correct score and winner. No editing your comments, no shysters, no fugazi, no BS. Be truthful, get your comments in. And I want to give a shout out to my guy, Maximus1381 Abel. He predicted the correct score last week, but he had 2 comments, so I'm going to give him a shout out. So guys, use this as a lesson, only one prediction. Let's get into a New York Giants Dallas Cowboys preview. Welcome into New York Giants Now by Chat Sports, and today's Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Giants preview is brought to you by our friends Manscaped. Head over to manscaped.com/chat and use promo code chat to get 20% off and free shipping. You will thank me later, and your balls will also thank you later. Let's take a look now at the stats that have happened so far through the 2021 NFL season between the Cowboys and the Giants. The Giants, they're heading into this matchup at a 1-3 overall record, while the Dallas Cowboys are heading in with a 3-1 record. The New York Giants scoring offense, they rank 21st in the NFL, scoring about 21 points per game, while their defense is ranked 15th, allowing 24 points per game. The Dallas Cowboys offense, they are one of the best in the NFL. They are ranked 4th, scoring 31.5 points per game, while their defense is right in the middle of the pack, and they are allowing 24.2 points per game. The Giants, they're coming into this game 7-point underdogs, and the total over-under 52 points. This is a big game because it's always a big game when it's the Giants versus the Cowboys, but when it's an NFC showdown early in the season, it's always going to be a big game. I'm expecting the Giants to come in amped up and play like their season is on the line, because at this point it is. You need to go 1-0 every single week if you want to have a chance to make the playoffs. But some bulletin board material that really riled me up and I know is going to be on the bulletin board this week for the New York Giants. Troy Aikman said this: the Giants, they aren't in the same class as the Dallas Cowboys. So go down in the comments and type FT for F Troy Aikman. He's a Dallas Cowboy legend, so you know and I know that as Giants fans, we don't like him. So go down in the comments and type FT for F Troy Aikman. Let's get into a New York Giants injury report that came out Thursday afternoon. Jabrill Peppers, he was on the DNP. He was a non-participant, as well as Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton on Thursday's practice for the New York Giants. Peppers is dealing with a hamstring injury, as so is Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton. Shepard and Slayton, they didn't play last week versus the Saints, but they were out at practice today in full gear, helmet and shoulder pads, just didn't practice. But according to reports and people that I'm talking to, they were more active on the sideline, so that's encouraging. I'm not sure if any of these 3 guys will play, but if I had to say one will play, I believe it's Jabrill Peppers, after listening to his quote saying he wouldn't miss a Giants-Cowboys game for the world. Guys that did participate at Giants practice today: Ben Bredesen, Nate Ebner, Caden Smith, and Andrew Thomas and Leonard Williams. It was good to see them back on the practice field because they did not practice at Giants practice on Wednesday. Thomas is dealing with a foot injury, and some media members and people that I'm talking to, they said he was suffering from a limp at practice, but today the limp was noticeably less. It was less noticeable today, and that is a good sign for the New York Giants. He has been one of the best stories so far for the Giants this year, and they need him to continue to play like the all-pro tackle that he is playing at, the all-pro level he is playing at. Leonard Williams, he's dealing with a knee injury. I expect him to be out there, so it's encouraging to see that he was at least a limited participant at practice today. Kenny Golladay and Saquon Barkley, they were full participants, so that is great to hear if you're New York Giants fans. They've been dealing with injuries all season long, and now they are back to 100%. But guys, I want to know what you have to say. It's not all about me. This show is actually more about you guys than you really understand. Chat Sports, we are predicated off of interaction between you and me. So get down in the comments and be active for me. What injury worries you the most heading into this game against the Dallas Cowboys? Go down in the comments and get your votes in. We're going to quickly go through my 5 keys to victory for the Giants up against the Dallas Cowboys this weekend. And number 1, win the turnover battle, because it's simple. Anytime Daniel Jones plays turnover-free football, like he pretty much has all season long, just 2 turnovers, one being on a Hail Mary before halftime, the Giants are going to have a chance to win. And that's extremely important this weekend because the Dallas Cowboys, they are second in the NFL when it comes to takeaways. Trayvon Diggs, he is having one of the best openings for a DB to a season in a very long time. Already 5 interceptions and 8 pass breakups. I don't say you want to avoid Diggs, but you don't want to target Diggs necessarily. This is a guy that is playing at the top of his game. He's reading routes and he's jumping routes and he's capitalizing when the ball is in the air and he's able to make plays. He's coming down with catches. His brother Stefon Diggs, you can clearly tell that he has a receiver background as well as Stefon, and he is capitalizing when the ball is in the air. So Daniel Jones, I'm not saying stay away from Stefon Diggs, but be sure when you do target him, you're cautious because this is a guy that has made you pay and will make you pay if you mess up and target him in the wrong situation. I told you guys before the show, today's Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Giants preview is brought to you guys by our friends Manscaped. Head over to manscaped.com/chat to get 20% off and free shipping. If you're worrying about your apples and they're not looking big enough, make sure you use the Lawnmower 4.0 so you can carry 2 big apples. 20% off, you're going to save almost $18. The original price of the Lawnmower 4.0 is $89.99, but with our deal and our promo code, we're going to slash that down to $71.99. The Lawnmower 4.0, it is an improved product from the Lawnmower 3.0. 8 hours of battery life, 4 interchangeable blades, and a light at the end, and it's waterproof. So if you want to do some crop dusting in the shower, you can do so. But remember, you got to head to manscaped.com/chat and use our promo code CHAT to get 20% off and free shipping. Key number 2 for the New York Giants, get pressure on Dak Prescott. The Giants last week against the New Orleans Saints, 0 sacks, 0 QB hits. And if you perform and duplicate that performance that you put on last week, you are going to get blown out against this explosive Dallas Cowboys offense. The Giants pass rush needs to show up. It has not shown up so far through the 2021 NFL season. I want to quickly read you some stats that are just absolutely eye-popping when it comes to this Giants pass rush. The average, well, first Dak Prescott. His average time to throw this year is 2.51 seconds, which is the 3rd fastest in the NFL. The Giants' blitz rate, meaning how often they blitz, ranks 9th in the NFL, and they are getting home only 29.7, or they're blitzing on 29.7% of the snaps. But this is the most important number. The Giants, they are 30th in QB knockdowns and 29th in pressure, while blitzing the 9th most in the NFL. And Dak Prescott, you'll see these numbers on the screen right now, is playing like an MVP candidate. And the Giants, the fact that they're giving up a 127.1 passer rating against opposing quarterbacks when the Giants blitz, you got to get home when you blitz against Dak Prescott because he's getting the ball out quick, and the Giants, they're playing a lot of man coverage behind blitzing fronts. So if Dak Prescott wants to be uncomfortable, the Giants, they don't need to blitz more necessarily. They just need to be more effective in their blitzes and get home and make it rough on Dak Prescott. Guys, I put this in the video earlier this week. We gained over 110 subscribers in the video where we posted that. So thank you guys. It's all about you. I really appreciate everybody that's hit that big red button. But let's get to 2.5K subs by game day against the Dallas Cowboys. I went and looked at the analytics again, and still about 75% of you guys that are watching these videos are unsubscribed. If only half of you guys would subscribe, we would be the biggest Giants YouTube channel out there, and that's what I'm trying to get. We are putting out videos almost daily on the latest Giants news, rumors, trade rumors, anything surrounding the Giants, we're doing a video about. So if you want to stay up to date on everything surrounding the Giants, go down and hit that big red button right now. Key number 3, and you're like, why is this one in all caps compared to the other one? Because it is the most important damn key for this Giants team against the Cowboys. Score in the red zone. It's that simple. If you want to compete this Sunday, if you want to have a chance to win, if you want to beat the Dallas Cowboys, this offense, led by Jason Garrett, needs to score in the red zone. The Giants, they are scoring on just 33% of their red zone trips this season, which, you guessed it, is worst in the NFL. I mean, when your star wide receiver, the 6'4", Kenny Golladay, has just 2 red zone targets this season, that is absolutely unacceptable, and it's embarrassing. Kenny Golladay is one of the best contested catch wide receivers in the NFL. And on those 2 targets, one was in week 1 against the Denver Broncos when the Giants were getting blown out in the fourth quarter, and the other one was against the Atlanta Falcons, which drew a defensive pass interference. So he really hasn't been targeted in the red zone like he should be. I mean, 2 attempts is just brutal. But also, more woes for this Giants red zone offense. Saquon Barkley. In 12 trips for the New York Giants into the red zone, Saquon Barkley has just 11 touches. Saquon Barkley needs to be more in the game plan when the Giants get in the red zone. This is one of the best running backs in the NFL, and he showed signs last week that he is returning to the form that he once showed in his rookie and second season in the NFL. Get the ball to 26 and get the ball to 19 in the red zone if you want this red zone offense to be better. It's really that simple, Jason Garrett. Go and do it. But guys, the game is this Sunday. We're going to be in Arlington facing off against the Dallas Cowboys. This is a must-win for the Giants. You cannot fall to 1-4. 2-3, that's not too shaky. You'll be on a 2-game winning streak, and you'll be playing better if you win this game, and we can continue to carry that momentum into the following week. But go down in the comments and let me know when we do game previews like this, Cowboy fans are going to stumble across this video. So there will be Cowboys fans in the comments typing DAL. So I need my Giants fans and my guys that watch every single video to go down in the comments and type NYG. Key number 4. Keep throwing on first down. It is one of the most important things for this Giants offense. The Giants, they rank right now 5th in the NFL in throwing on first downs, which is an awesome stat to see because that is something that Jason Garrett in the past hasn't really done all that much. When you throw on first down, like the Giants are doing, at a very high rate, it makes third downs easier. Third down success is predicated off of how successful you are on first down. When you can on first down get 3 yards or 4 yards, it is important because 2nd and 6 is much easier than 2nd and 10. A lot of times on first down this year when the Giants just run Saquon Barkley up the middle, the Giants go 3 and out. But when they pass on first down, they are succeeding much more on third down situations. So keep throwing the ball on first down because what you do on first down greatly impacts how successful you can be on third down. Key number 5, and probably one of the most important ones, keep getting Kadarius Toney involved, and let's see Kadarius Toney involved early in this game plan. Because when Kadarius Toney is targeted, and when Kadarius Toney has the ball in his hands, good things happen. The number one thing on offense that is the most important thing is get the ball in playmakers' hands in space. And when Kadarius Toney does that, he is absolutely electric. He's already top 10 with 6 forced missed tackles in the NFL with just barely 8 catches in the NFL season. Last week against the Saints, Kadarius Toney showed everybody why Dave Gettleman selected him in the first round of the NFL. 6 catches on 9 targets, 78 yards, 13 yards a catch, and a long reception of 21 yards. I mean, if you just go back and watch that 3rd and 18, where Kadarius Toney ran that screen route and picked up 21 yards and made 4 or 5 tacklers miss, you should know now that Kadarius Toney in no way, shape, or form is going to be a bust. His potential and his success is going to be predicated on how the Giants use Kadarius Toney. And it's simple. Just get him the ball in space and let him work because he is that good of a player and he is a playmaker when he has the ball in his hands. I want to see Kadarius Toney get about 7 to 8 or 9 touches again this week. And I think this Giants offense can really benefit from a guy like Kadarius Toney with the ball in their hands. Once again, we'll quickly look at all and go through all of my 5 keys to victory. And I'm going to have a question for you guys after this. Number 1, win the turnover battle. If Daniel Jones continues to play turnover-free football, the Giants, they have a great chance to win. You got to get pressure on Dak Prescott. If you're going to just let him sit back there and be comfortable, he will tear this defense up. You got to score in the red zone. You can't score on just 33% of the trips. I need the Giants to be better in that situation. Keep throwing on first down. Your success rate on third down is predicated on how well and how good you are on first down. And the last one, get Kadarius Toney involved early. I truly believe that if you get him involved early, the Dallas Cowboys will have trouble stopping this Giants offense. But what is your biggest key to victory versus Dallas this weekend? Go down in the comments, be active for me, and let me know. Get your votes in. And if you guys want to hit me up on Twitter, my @ is right there, @MarshallGreen_. I'm always tweeting about the Giants. I'm a diehard Giants fan. And I want to give a shout out to some Giants fans that have followed me from these videos. My guy Sean510, Elizabeth Saxton, Luis Martinez, Nomar, JT Fantastic, Steve Mulowinski. Sorry if I butchered that. James, Alan, Amanda. I've gained probably 20 followers in the past couple weeks from doing these reads, so I appreciate everybody that has followed me. And if you want to be featured on the next New York Giants video, I will give a shout out to the next 10 people that follow me on Twitter. I'll get your picture on screen. I'll get your name on screen. So help me, help you. Just go down and follow me on Twitter @MarshallGreen_.